So I got this long comment on my why former fat people are kind of mean video, trying to psychoanalyze me. And so my reply to it was just, sure. It was a bit more like, sure, Jan, you can make up any theory you want. Just paraphrasing, that's not exactly what is written, but that's what is written. I argue with people too much because I know that like some of the subjects that I'm talking about are actually kind of touchy to some people, and so they can only see the world through their lens. And you know, if somebody is stuck in like the early 2000s, you must be like super duper thin craze, they're not going to be able to hear what you're actually saying in your videos. As in, wait, I'm pointing at me. They're not going to be able to hear what I'm actually saying in my videos. This is more about the reason why I don't argue. I don't really argue with people because, well, you're not in my mind. So it doesn't really matter what little theory you come up with about me, what assumptions you make. Like, she made some very interesting ones. I'll go over them in a second. But it doesn't really matter which ones you make because, well, you're not in my mind to actually know how I see things and how I view things and how I'm living. This person starts off by saying that I don't look like I'm over 25. I'll just put the card. And then accuses me of starving. Yeah, caloric deficit does not equal starving. You don't have to starve to eat in a deficit. If you actually know anything about nutrition and how to pick nutrient-dense foods, you will not starve. In fact, I'm rarely ever hungry because I eat enough during the day to not be hungry during the day or at night. Sure, if I stay up super late, I may have like hunger pangs at like 3 a.m. But like, why are you up at 3 if the last time you ate was at like 9? But really, you're not supposed to be hungry. And then I'm not actually looking at the comment right now, so I don't remember. But yeah, just a whole bunch of other psychobabble like, No, that was part of the starving yourself thing. People can make up theories about basically anything you say. Imagine if I said, I love wearing my hair straight. I mean, clearly I don't. It's rarely ever straight, but I love wearing my hair straight. It's because of white supremacy and her desire to... You could write a whole story about that. You could write whatever you wanted about that, but it wouldn't make it true. I love loose curls. She hates her natural hair. See that? See how you could make up any theory that you want about anything? And like, I can't climb in your mind and like insist that this isn't true either. But you know, I know what's true for me, and what's true for me is not what you're saying about me. Now remember, I love my body and rarely ever talk badly about it. Have I talked badly about my body? My current body, sorry, no. And the current body I have is the one I had for most of my life since I was 15. So over the last decade, I have only spent, because obviously I'm 26, so over the last decade and a year, I have only spent maybe 2 or 3 not having this body. And I didn't like those years, but I like the rest of them. The people who are giving people all this fluffy kind of, oh, it's okay, you don't have to check these numbers, you don't need to know what the scale or anything is saying, oh, you don't need to know what's in your food. The people who are giving people this kind of advice tend to also make videos crying and complaining about their bodies. I have been subscribed to some of these people in the past. I have seen it with my own eyes. A lot of these lot are crying up and down. Notice how the people who have the harsher advice don't tend to be doing that? Now, I could psychoanalyze and say that, oh, the reason why they're crying is because The reason why they're crying is actually because they know deep down that they're not actually in the bodies that they want to be in. But you see, that would just be me taking a wild guess. I'm spitballing again. But like somebody critiquing, I'm spitballing, but it's from personal experience. Somebody critiquing like your body when you look how you want to look. Like again, you could say I look like a little boy, and it's like, okay, I'm a handsome boy. It doesn't matter. I'm a handsome boy then. Hold on, let me. You know, I wear makeup, so I don't want to get on my hands. I don't mind wiping it off my face, but yeah. Wait, how do you do that? You know the one where they lick the fingers and then they... I don't really care to argue like in comment sections. I'm not writing somebody like unhinged paragraphs, but like I will make videos explaining things. I will tweet things that should really be videos, but I'm not gonna, because when people write these very long comments, they look insane. 3/4 of the time, these people just look crazy, look unhinged. Like people don't even realize it. Like take a step back. Like look at comments like that on a topic that you're not like too emotionally invested in, and you'll see it. People who do that look crazy. You look crazy. I mean, you know, most people who project, they go into hate watch, and if you do that, you will actually see that a lot of the things that you say in these comments, because of course I've gotten more than one, a lot of the things that you guys are saying, I have already answered these things. Your point is now invalid. Like, you know, I already talked about it weeks ago. Now you just look a bit daft. But I'm not, because imagine if I were to preface every video with a long explanation about the basics of like having a deficit and weight loss and all of that, I would have no videos, because that would take like 10 minutes on its own. I'm not doing that. If you don't want to watch the video and you want to make yourself look crazy, you can make yourself look crazy. It's fine. That does not affect me. That affects you. Like those people who want you to write about every little problem that they have in their life. It's like those people who want you to consider every little problem they have in their life while you give your advice. No, I'm actually not doing that. Like, I can't lie, bro. I'm not too fussed about your issue. Like, all they want to do is create like this super impossible scenario for you so that you can say, oh, okay, no, I can't solve this. So I'm not going to solve it. I'm going to do you one better. I'm not even going to bother. Like, there are still a lot of sensitive women on the internet who think that this is like 2015, so they can try all that SJW, I have to be kumbaya, include everyone nonsense. Yeah. I can disregard all the science. I can disregard the facts for feelings. No, not all of us are going to do that, okay? The times have changed. The times have changed. We're tired of trying to cater to everyone. Listen, if this kind of advice ain't for you, it ain't for you. But like, I'm not gonna stop giving it. Do you know how many people on the internet are saying the exact same thing that I'm saying? That's the thing as well. Most people are. And I'm not even as harsh as I could be. Like, there are so many sentences that I think in my head and I'm like, no, can't say that, can't say that, can't say that, can't say that. Because I actually want people to listen and hear what I'm saying. If you insult people, they are way less likely to listen to you. I know this for a fact. And you know, some people, we've gotten to this weird stage where like some people just consider anything that they can't do or don't want to do as disordered. As long as you can't do it, it's disordered. As long as you don't want to do it, it's disordered. The whole time there are people who are sustainably, happily living their lives while doing this thing. They have this very extremist mindset that like I must be here with a calculator looking for every single calorie. Oh man, but But at the end of the day, I can't stop people from writing comments, and also the comments give me extra content actually. So right away. As long as I don't think what you think about me, I'm not really bothered about what you think about me. See that?